Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. First of all, I am sorry for my voice. I am sick again. What a surprise. And I'm also wearing these glasses to hide the bags under my eyes. So, sorry for my voice. But because I'm sick, I've been not going to classes and I've not been going to work. So I've just been holed up in my room for the past 2 days working on one of my assessments. And for this assessment, I have to create a character. And eventually this character is going to go into Maya and I'm going to 3D model her, blah, 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 blah. But for the whole design process, I thought, why not record it all and show you guys what I do? So I just thought I would show you guys what I'm doing, show you the steps you need to take to create a character and create them well so that they're actually like a well-rounded, well-developed person, being, thing, creature. I have no idea what you're creating. It's fine. Also, obviously, because I'm an animation student, I'm going to be drawing a lot of this stuff. I'm going to be designing her, but this can also work if it's like a character for a story. Doesn't necessarily have to be a character you're going to draw. Just kind of ignore the parts where I'm drawing. But the rest of it is still helpful, so stick around for that. So before I get started, I just want to say thank you to all the new people who are watching my videos recently. It's been really lovely to be getting all these really nice comments and people subscribing. It's a good feeling, so keep that up. Thank you. And I hope you enjoy this video too. So I'll stop talking and I'll get onto it now. So when you're coming up with a character design, there's 5 main steps you need to follow. Step 1 is research. So for this class, I actually had a theme I needed to follow. So it had to be a character based on a myth, a legend, or a fairy tale. So it was pretty broad, but I still had kind of somewhere to start. With your character, you might have your own theme. You've probably got a general idea of what you want, but if you're starting from scratch, just choose something you're into. Are you into roller derby? Choose a roller derby girl. Are you into cooking? Choose a chef character, you know? Come up with a theme, something you enjoy, and then research the heck out of it. So for my character, I chose a genie. So there's a lot of myth and lore around them. There's not like one specific fairy tale, I guess, that summarizes what a genie is, but there's a lot of kind of lore, so it was okay for this class. But through my research, I actually found out that genies, or jinn, actually originated from the Quran, which was crazy. They are actually considered to be a 3rd type of celestial being, along with angels and demons, which was actually so crazy. So there was so much stuff I actually found out just from my research, and it helped me kind of understand my base a little bit better. It kind of gave me a foundation to build up of, and I felt a lot more confident creating a character based on this type of lore. So whatever it is you choose, just research, get yourself some foundation knowledge on the subject. It'll help you feel a lot more confident with your character and help you feel like you know what you're talking about, really. Step 2, inspiration. Pinterest, baby! This is where the good old Pinterest comes into it. You need to create a mood board for your character. You need to fill this mood board with outfit ideas, hairstyle ideas, things they like, things they hate. Spend time getting to know your character. You also need to fill this Pinterest board with art styles you like if you're drawing this character. What type of design do you really like? Do you like really minimalist, or do you like really complicated designs? Just fill this board with everything to do with your character. It'll help you have, like I said before with research, a good base. If you know that you like this type of hairstyle, when it comes to drawing a character, you will know that you have a whole bunch here that you can choose from your mood board. So basically I filled mine with a lot of Princess Jasmine, a lot of kids genie costumes, because I kind of wanted it to be a traditional Western genie looking outfit for her, because I think that's quite identifiable. So this mood board is going to be your base. You can come back to it when you're feeling uninspired, when you're feeling a little bit lost, you're not too sure what your character is up to. Just have a flick through it and you'll suddenly be reminded of all the cool things your character likes and does, and they'll come flooding back and you'll be filled with inspiration. Step 3 is the story. Who is your character? What do they want? Where do they live? What do they do? Write yourself a quick setting from where your story is based. So for my story, I went a little bit overboard for this assessment because it's a 3D model assessment, not a story writing assessment, but I went a little bit extra so I could understand her better. So basically my character, she's been asleep in this lamp for about 2,000 years. So she has no heckin' idea what's going on. So I thought it'd be really fun if she's suddenly released into the 21st century. How is she going to adapt? What is she going to do? And it just helps me know her a lot better. Okay, so step 4 is design time. And if you're not creating a character to be drawn, you can just go back to Pinterest and make yourself another mood board with what you think your character looks like, what they wear, their hair, like that's kind of your design. But if you're drawing a character, this is where the fun stuff starts. So don't be afraid to experiment. With character design, you want to make your character appealing. It's one of the main things that people look for in character design. So you have to push them a little bit. So don't be afraid to play with shapes. Don't be afraid to play with lines. Make your character, if they're a little bit tall, make them really tall. If they're short, make them really short. There's not a principle, but I've seen it somewhere. Honestly, I can't remember, but it's like small, medium, large. So something on your character needs to be smaller, something needs to be medium, something needs to be large. And it will just make them a lot more appealing to look at. So working with silhouettes fonts is a really great option during this time, so you can kind of have a clear idea of how your character poses, what they look like. Just do loads and loads of sketching, loads and loads of thumbnails, just keep going. And to be honest, you might even create a design that is not correct for the character you're designing right now, but you might really love it and come up with a whole new character. What I did when I was researching this story first, I had a whole bunch of different ideas. So I actually just drew a whole bunch of random shapes and tried to make people out of them, you know? Came up with some funky designs. And yeah, you could use one of those as a different character and create a whole universe of characters. This is where the fun stuff happens. Make sure you experiment, make sure you push it, mix up your colors, mix up your shapes, mix up your lines. It'll just make you a better character designer in general. Step 5 is your character profile. So at this point, you'll have a good idea of what your character looks like, and this is where you create their final design. So you can fill this with expressions sheets. So when you're drawing your character, you know what their angry face looks like, what their sad face looks like, what their happy face looks like, and include in this little character profile a basic synopsis of your character. So it can be a really, really simple overview of who they are, their abilities, their likes, their dislikes, their age, their name, all this fun stuff. It can just be a reference for you to use as you're designing this character, or you can use it for this bonus tip, which is share your character with the world. Make an Instagram, make a Tumblr, make a Twitter, show your character to everyone. Show them their daily life. Share your adventures with other people. I love people's OCs. On my Instagram, when someone shares a picture and goes, "This is my OC," all I think is, yes, give it to me. I love it. I love them. I am here for them. And when you think about it, every character from a movie or a TV show that you love is somebody's OC. I've got people on Instagram whose OCs like I'm actually emotionally invested in. Like I love their story. I love who they are, and it's brilliant. And also, sometimes your OCs can be popular, and then you get to do cool things like write comics about them. Even if your OC isn't completely original and it's already based in like a pre-existing universe, don't be afraid to share them. Don't be afraid to share even just your headcanons for original characters that already exist out in the world, because sometimes it can be immensely popular. So now, go forth my young ones. I'm sending you all the love and creative energy. Make your characters, share them on Instagram, tag me in them if you want, and I'll have a look and see how they are. I'm sure they're fantastic, but just have fun. Making a character is where you can go completely crazy. There are no rules. You are making up a universe if you want, and it is all yours. Like one of my animation teachers, in every class, he reminds us over and over again that we are gods. We are creating worlds, we are creating lives, and it's so much fun. So I hope you guys enjoyed that video. I hope it was helpful. I love making characters. You can see I've got a couple up on my wall there. Freaking love making OCs, man. I can't watch a show without making an OC. It's just a thing. So I hope this is helpful and you feel like you have a better idea of who your character is and what they like and what they do and all that good stuff. Make sure you leave a like. Please subscribe because it makes me feel really happy on the inside and I crave attention. But yeah, I've got an exciting video. Well, I'm excited for it, coming next week. I'm really keen. I haven't been excited to make a video like this in probably ever in this channel, so hopefully it's good. And I might be posting little sneak peeks on my Instagram, so make sure you go over there and check that out over there. But anyway, thank you guys, and thank you again for watching my videos recently. It's been really long. Okay.